everybody. Thank you for joining us for another episode of What to Watch. I'm Rex Ravita.
And I'm Savannah Jones. Today we have Andie Ju from the new Netflix series Beef joining us. Beef tells the story of two strangers who get into a road rage incident that leads to some chaotic events in both of their lives. Thank you so much for joining us today, Andie.
Of course, thanks so much for having me.
So, can you tell us about your character Esther and how she fits into the story?
Yeah, I can tell you a little bit about Esther, and they've been keeping everything so under wraps that I don't know if I can really say how she fits into the story. But Esther, she was so much fun to play. She's a sweet girl that's really involved with her church. And that's all I can really say. I don't want to be the one to ruin or spoil anything. And I think that's also the fun of Beef is that because everything's so under wraps, you have no idea what's going to happen. And it's going to be such a ride, and it'll be so much more fun that way for the viewers and everybody else to go along that ride.
Yeah, no spoilers. It'll make it more exciting to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
So, how does it feel to be a part of this show during a time when Asian Americans are being so celebrated in media with Everything Everywhere All at Once, sweeping the Oscars, and just all of the new TV and cinema, including Asian Americans?
Yeah, I mean, it's been really great. I feel really lucky and blessed to have been a part of this project, and I feel like it's really great to be able to have these stories and this diversity, and it shows that there is this hunger for these stories that uplift these voices. And I feel like it's really great because it also means that we're connecting with people. And so you get to have Asian Americans that feel represented and seen, but additionally, you're able to have people look at this story and also see themselves and be able to relate to the characters' struggles and what they're going through. So I feel like that's really what's been so great about the whole thing and about Everything Everywhere All at Once being such a fun ride, is that people are able to see these stories and be like, oh, I can relate to this and be able to connect with them.
Yeah. So, how was filming this role in this TV show different, compared to other roles that you've had?
Yeah, it was different in the sense that I mean, I'm excited for every project that I work on, obviously. I'm excited for any chance to work, but being able to work on this project and knowing that I was going to be a part of a project with Stephen Yun and Ali Wong involved was it put a lot of pressure because I wanted to be able to go on set and make sure that I did a great job. But I was just so happy and proud to be a part of this project. And and also in regards to the character with Esther, I wanted to make sure because I felt like I knew someone like her, and I feel like people when they watch this show they're gonna say, "Oh, I know someone like that." So I kind of was able to draw on people that I've known in my past, and I went to church for a little bit, and so being able to draw on that experience to bring her to life.
So, you actually sort of answered a little bit of our next question. I know this is Ali Wong's, maybe not first, but it's a sort of a diversion from her earlier roles and it's more serious.
Yeah.
So, what was it like filming with Ali Wong and Steven Yeun?
Oh man, so I didn't get to film with Ali, unfortunately, but filming with Steven was so cool. And he's just the nicest person, and being able to talk to him in between takes was so much fun. And I consider it a great blessing that I was able to just be there and watch. To watch him work and see him collaborate with the director and the writer and see how he's just so easy on set. But when it comes down to getting that take, he's able to, snap into it was a really great learning experience. Yeah.
And so, kind of leading into the next question, you talked about in between takes. So, was there a lot of laughter on set? Was it kind of like a chill vibe on
Yeah.
set?
It was such an easy set. I can't even joke and say that it was intense or anything in any way. Everyone was so nice. Everyone was just super happy to be on set. And even with background too, you could tell like when people were on set, they were so happy to be a part of this project. A lot of the background being Asian American actors. And so you could tell that they were really putting in their all and giving as much as they could to the project to make sure that we delivered a really great project. Yeah.
So, were there any specific moments that were like really memorable?
Yeah, so we were shooting this one group shot, and the shot wasn't emotional in any way. It was pretty low pressure for me. And so in between takes, I was laughing and joking with background and, having a good time. And Jake, the director, came up to me after one take for my close up and he said, not this take, but maybe the one after, we're going to need you to cry. And I was like, oh, this was not in the script at all. Like, she's not even mentioned in the script at all for this scene. And I feel like I went from like laughing and joking and blah, blah, blah to like, nobody talked to me. And just like going into this dark hole. And I felt like I could feel at the time, like I was just like sucking the life out of like the corner of the like set that I was in. But I was like, I really need to nail this. They need this. And I'm happy to say that I was able to deliver. But like in that moment, I just felt like, oh my God. And it ended up working out. I ended up leaving set that day feeling really happy and proud of myself.
That's crazy that
So
you
when
did
someone tells you
that.
you have to cry, what do you
Yeah.
think? Do you just think of something, or do you just like, all right, I have to cry?
Yeah, no, I'm still figuring it out, but for this particular scene, I really focused on Esther and, what she would be going through and what she would be feeling and and so that's what I really wanted to focus on because I feel like if as an actor if you try and focus on okay, I'm going to produce tears out of my face, it's just not going to happen. So thankfully in that take it ended up happening. But now I know about tear sticks. At the time I didn't know and nobody offered it to me. But if I were to ever have if and when I have that scene again, I'll definitely make sure to try and do it without the tear stick. Yeah.
So the show already has a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes even before airing. When you were filming, did you get the feeling that it would be so well received in such a big show, or what did you think?
I knew that it was going to be well, I didn't know. Okay, let me go back. To me, it felt like it was going to be a big deal because I was just already, I was like Netflix, A24, Stephen Yun, Ali Wong, like I'm there. And so I had an idea that it was going to be a big deal, but to be honest, like this amount of hype and this amount of excitement and support, I wasn't expecting it. And it's been a really, really nice surprise.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yes. So to kind of transition into the end of the interview,
Yeah.
we have a little bit of trivia for you, and it's called Ticket to Ride. So it's gonna be like some car
Okay.
kind of trivia.
I see. I see.
And, you know,
Road rage. Got you.
yes. Have you ever been in a road rage incident, or do you have road rage every now and again?
Oh my gosh, who hasn't? I mean, I feel like with all the driving that we have, who hasn't been in a road rage incident? I have been in a rage incident, both being the driver and being someone in the back seat. And I I feel like I'm actually pretty good about road rage, but I feel like it's only because it's like, where does it go? Like, I feel like it's because of this situation with beef where it's like how far do you take it? And you're like in each other's cars. But yeah, one incident I remember someone cut me off in like a really bad, dangerous way. And I remember being behind this car, looking at their like church bumper sticker and being like, oh, I really wanna like honk my horn, but then it's like, for how long do I do this for? And then I also noticed that that person had kids in the car, so I was like, okay, never mind, I'll leave it. That didn't stop them from flicking me off, but it's fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
Crazy.
sure being from or living in LA, you kind of have to get used to driving in crazy situations, so you might not be able to have road rage all the time. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you'd just be raging every single day. So.
Exactly. You just get used to it at some point. Yeah.
So next is, who is your dream celebrity co-star besides Ali Wong and Steven Yeun, of course?
That's so hard. Let's see. Okay, the first one that came to my head is Emily Blunt. I love her, and she seems super down to earth, and just all of the like stuff that she does, she absolutely crushes it. So I would just want to be able to be on set to watch her work and just be near her. Yeah.
Awesome. So, what kind of driver would you describe yourself as? I know for me, you can ask Rex. He's been in the car with me. I'm not a good driver.
Oh no.
I'm not a good driver, so I wouldn't describe myself as that. I'm not a seasoned driver. I'm not an experienced driver. I just try to get from point A to point B safely, and
Absolutely.
we were hoping for that.
Yeah.
So, what kind of driver would you describe yourself as?
Yeah, Rex, you're so brave.
Oh yeah, she literally stopped, like full stopped on an off ramp, like the
Oh,
curved
no.
off ramp. I was like, somebody get me out this car. And this was like the first time I ever got in a car with her too.
Oh my gosh.
Actually the last too. So.
Yeah.
Our move. I think I'm a good driver. I have like this thing with me and my boyfriend where he thinks he's a better driver than me, but I maintain that I'm the better driver. Although there are times, and I feel like this is something that happens to everyone, where you go on a route you know very well, like the back of your hand, and sometimes you're thinking about things and you go, oh, how did I get here? You know.
Right.
So sometimes that happens to me, but I tend to try and be a very cautious driver. Yeah.
So if you had an unlimited budget, what car would you buy? What is your dream car?
Oh man, I feel like my answer is going to be super boring. I really want a 1965 Ford Mustang.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice, though. That's real chill and suave.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah. It's such a specific car.
Right? That specific year. If it was another year off, you wouldn't want it.
Yeah. And I think based off of the limited research that I've done, the 1965 one is the one that I like. And I feel like if I had that car, I would have no road rage incidents because everyone would be like, go ahead, pass me by.
So, last question. What is your go-to song you put on in traffic or a long drive? Like, what is your go-to car jam song?
Oh man, okay, the the one that I do every once in a while when I'm like, I just want to like sing is Ludacris's One More Drink. I know all the lyrics to that song, just about.
That's a
And
good one.
yeah, it's just so fun. And I don't know why I know all the lyrics, but I do. And so I like to jam out to that every once in a while.
Okay, that was a good one. I wasn't
Thank you.
expecting that.
Yeah. It's like, and I feel like it's a song that like karaoke bars really don't have. So every time I go to one, I'm just like, oh, if they had that one song, they'd kill it.